Hello, Dr. Wilkerson. This is Ryan Steele, and I want to thank you so much for allowing us to do this mock-up for you here. First thing, we'll get started here, show you a little bit about what the app looks like in the initial home screen. But before we get started, I want to go into some detail about mobile marketing and explain a few things to you that you may not know, specifically about why having a mobile app for your practice is really a good idea. First and foremost, the New York Times says that mobile marketing is the most powerful media ever invented, and quite frankly, I agree with them. This world is going mobile, and more people are accessing and looking and searching on their phones than ever before. There are approximately 6.8 billion people on the planet, and 5.1 billion of them own a cell phone, but only 4.2 billion own a toothbrush. So you can kind of see where our priorities are when it comes to wanting to be connected at all times. 70% of all mobile searches result in action within 1 hour. So you can see that people are very responsive on their phones because they have them with them pretty much all the time. There are more mobile phones on the planet than there are TVs. And again, back in the day, TVs, everybody had a TV set, and TVs were a big part of entertainment. And now mobile phones and mobile interaction really is the dominant force here in technology. 3 out of 5 searches are done using a mobile phone, so that's a very clear indication as well of where we're going right now with regards to how we get our information. And mobile is growing 5 times faster than the internet revolution. So bottom line is that mobile, it's new, but it's growing at a rate that's 5 times the rate that people adopting internet usage and PCs and whatnot. Mobile is just growing very fast, and the mobile internet's here to stay. It's set to overtake PCs as the most common web access device worldwide by the year 2013. So that's just 6 months away, and we're on that pace already. As a matter of fact, I think that we're real close to overtaking PCs as we speak. It takes 90 minutes for the average person to respond to an email, which is still a great form of marketing, but it takes 90 seconds for the average person to respond to a text message. So if you've got a message out there that you want your patients to respond to in a timely manner, in a very quick manner, if you're trying to promote your special or some kind of incentive to get them in your office, you want the fastest means possible, but you also want the one that's going to be opened a lot more as well. And push notifications, which we'll talk about in a minute, have about a 97% open rate, so it's very responsive media. 40% of all Google Maps traffic is from mobile phones in just over 3 years. So over 20 billion apps have been downloaded between iPhone and Android devices. So people are used to downloading apps on their phone. A lot of people have these kinds of apps on their phone already. And so for them to download another app that makes it more convenient for them to communicate with your office, they're certainly going to be willing to do so. 28% of customers reported that they are extremely likely to increase their visits to a business if they have a loyalty reward card with them. And we're going to talk a bit in a minute, these things, about how these apps incorporate incentives for patients to come and visit you more frequently. There's been 100 billion push notifications sent. It's an enormous number of messages in the very short time that they've been available, and it's a very popular method of communication. And the cool thing is that it's essentially it's free. You can send as many as you want without extra charge, unlike text messages. And 80% of us in the USA have a mobile phone. So again, it's a technology and a media that is there for us to utilize in marketing, and it's becoming one of the most popular ways to communicate with your prospective patients and your current patients primarily. So without further ado, Backbone Apps presents your new mobile app. So let's take a look here at your app and some of the features associated with that. Your new app will give you the ability to stay connected to your patients through their mobile phones, and that's really what we're trying to accomplish. Here's a few of the features that are included in the mobile app, and I'll go through each of them in detail, but you have a Context Us feature, a Tell a Friend, Request an Appointment, mobile website access, so we'll create a mobile version of your website if you don't already have one, push notifications, mailing list, check-in offers and loyalty rewards like we talked about before, social media integration, and then patient feedback. The Contact Us section has map directions for your prospective patient or your patient to find your office easier, and it's got GPS turn-by-turn directions so that the patient can obviously follow them as they go to your office. It's got a click-to-call feature, so if they want to contact your office, it's very easy to do so, very simply with a click of a button, to scroll or look for your phone number. And of course, it's got mobile website access, so they can be connected directly to your mobile website through the application itself. And of course, they have an email function, so they can email your office with any questions they may have. Now, the Tell a Friend feature is by far one of the most marketing-centered aspects of the mobile phone app. It allows patients to talk about your practice with their friends and loved ones and refer it to people in their group through scores of communication channels, including email, social media, text messaging. The advantage of this technology and this application is that it facilitates quick communication between your clients and their friends and family. It makes it simpler to recommend your practice to the people in their circle through the use of all these different communication channels, because instead of now just having to send your information to them later on or whatnot, the patient can simply email them, send them, share it on Facebook or Twitter, or through a text message, or even share the app itself so that they can refer somebody to your practice. And with this feature, again, your practice can cash in on word of mouth marketing by turning your satisfied and happy patients into brand promoters, so that they're more than willing and more than able to share your practice information. And because the referral from an existing patient is more powerful than other marketing means, the Tell a Friend can greatly increase your patient traffic. Now, we also added an appointment feature in the application, and there was a study done, or a survey done, and with Intuit Health, and they showed that 81% of the patients that they surveyed said they would like to be able to make appointments online. And the appointment setting feature, it provides a valuable service to your patients because it gives them much more flexibility and control over their healthcare requirements and their scheduling. All appointments can be requested anytime and from anywhere. So as long as they have their phone with them, they can request an appointment at your office. There's no waiting time. And the patient can get a call or email from your office confirming their appointment, or they can be given an alternative time and date for that appointment. Now, as I said before, a mobile website. The app will be connected to a mobile-friendly version of your website, and there's code that we'll put on your website so that it can sense where the browser is coming from and show the patient the mobile-friendly version of the website, which is much more easy to navigate and to read and comprehend the information through a mobile phone. Now, push notifications, that's what we alluded to before, is really the most practical feature of a mobile app. These are essentially text messages that pop up on the screen as a display, and they help to minimize your losses and enhance your service quality by being able to give your patients timely information about your practice, upcoming events, specials, or anything you want them to be aware of in a timely manner. And push notifications come, as I said, with a promise of a 97% open rate, which makes really it the most potent form of communication available today, and the most timely. The uses of push notifications are only really limited by your imagination. I mean, most recipients respond to the notification within a few minutes of getting them, if it's a type of message they need to act upon, which further adds the efficiency of this communication channel. Another feature we added to the phone is a mailing list option in your app, because having a push notification is great for timely information, but there's also some more traditional uses for email lists and for other things. So a database of client emails, phone numbers, that kind of thing can be very, very effective in your communication strategy. So a mailing list can be used to provide information to patients on various procedures or programs that you offer. You can offer details of new services, tell your patients about special offers. You can notify your patients about what your practice is doing for the community. If you have any outreach programs or anything that you're proud of or want to inform them of, send them an email or an email information about that. That is very, very helpful. And you can build rapport with your patients through a periodic communication like a newsletter. So it builds a newsletter list, which a push notification certainly doesn't allow you to do so. You can send newsletters. You can send information about, like I said, certain conditions or anything that you think requires a bit more thought and is a bit more involved as far as its delivery. Now, loyalty coupons are also another very important feature of the mobile app. The research shows that 28% of customers report that they are extremely likely to increase their visits to a business if they have a loyalty card for that particular business or practice. So loyalty coupons and check-in offers are a wonderful way to show them the benefits of your procedures and your practice and reward them for frequent visits. So you can have loyalty coupons that unlock after they check in at your office via the mobile application. 3 or 4 or 5 times, they're given certain incentives, almost like like I said, a loyalty reward card. For instance, the loyalty coupon check-in offer feature can be used. It can offer 20% discount on procedures after 3 check-ins. You can advertise a new service or product by offering the loyalty coupons and check-in deals. So it's a great alternative and incentive for them to download the app, but also to frequent your practice more often. And these special offers and coupons will help to reel in your existing patient clientele, but also will help to incentivize new patients to come in because through the telephone feature and through word of mouth, they're going to know that you offer these kinds of rewards. Now, social media integration is another aspect of the mobile app, and it's an undisputed fact that social media sites have taken the world by storm. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, they're huge platforms with lots of people interacting and engaging on them. And when you have a social media presence, the app allows you to incentivize people to visit those sites. The popularity of these websites make them ideal for all your marketing endeavors. You can add, again, more content, more features, information, testimonials. All these different types of things can be used in social media. And with the social media integration feature of the app, you can connect your app with your social media pages, including Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. And there's really 3 distinctive advantages to this approach. First of all, the feature can help you increase your fans on social media sites and your page views, your video views. It can help you get more likes for your pages and content, which is extremely important now in SEO and search engine ranking. And social media integration helps to combine the marketing benefits of social networking sites as well as mobile apps to create really one full and fail-proof advertising strategy that really is seamless, because now you integrate your mobile, social media, and your web presence all into one type of application. We've also added a patient reviews and feedback section, so that basically you can get feedback from your patients, how to improve, how to provide better services, and the positive feedback will be there for other people to see. So that again, it's just one more bit of social proof there to give people the incentive to come into your office. So that's a quick walkthrough of your mobile application, and I'd love to chat with you a little bit about the application itself, go over pricing, and explain to you the other features that are possible in the app, and give you some time frames and whatnot. So give me a call at 855-771-0532, or send me an email at ryan@backboneapps.com, and we can schedule a time to talk and get this app built for you. It's very affordable, and it'll do a lot to help build your practice and build your brand awareness. So have a great day, and we will talk soon.